One thing that strikes me about your work is it doesn't really focus on the what I might call the universal love aspect of enlightenment. A lot of other teachers stress the love component of enlightenment. They even have the question of like, what is love? But your work and your workshops and your books, as far as I can tell, don't really use that word or stress that concept very much at all. I'm just curious why that is.
Love is a relative experience. And for most people, love is an emotion. It's also an enticement. I think people use love as an enticement, just like peace, harmony, love, etc. It sounds really good. So come join my community. It's about these things. You'll get these things, and everybody wants those things. So it's easy to join, but I don't want to mislead people. Right? So I don't put out enticements. And I also try not to, as best I can now, I say a lot of things I didn't say before because I don't want to plant in people's minds in the work stuff is just going to get in the way. See, like answers. So I avoid that. I try not to plant things, you see. I try not to tell people, oh, this is that, and this is the other thing. Except now I tell them it's nothing, but I figure that's not going to do them any good anyway. See, because it won't mean anything. Yeah. But love is a side effect. And the love that occurs from enlightenment isn't an emotion, and it's not a personal thing. It's as if a connection with everyone. See, now that sounds a little airy-fairy. But it's like, I think it comes out more like a desire to help people because you are people or some such thing. I'm not saying this very well. But like the compassion, you see? The compassion to me shows up by how I can serve people, how I can serve them, how I can assist them, how I can facilitate them in getting it themselves, see? In grasping stuff for themselves and grasping this thing for themselves. See? That to me is compassion, Entertaining them with ideas of love isn't. But, that doesn't mean that love is in any way bad. It's